2, 1, 2.
Is This Love by Bob Marley and the Wailers. Was that around 1980? Feels like it was. Crotchet set at 122 beats per minute. The genre or style of music is reggae, which is characterized by a sparse, spacey kind of, the emphasis is on not the 1 and 3, and well, with rock it's the crotchet is on, with the snare is on 2 and 4, but there's different ways you can play it. But the most important thing is you got flams, flam on high tom, flam on mid tom, with a bass. Basses are on every crotchet relentlessly without pause. Then you got this code here, quaver, 2 quavers set as triplets, which means that the second quaver is 66% closer to the next crotchet group, or it's not smack 50% in the middle like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's 1, let 2, let 3, let 4, let 1, and that's what this does. 1, 2, 3, let 4, let 1, and this a repeat of these 2 bars, again a repeat of these 2 bars. Then you just got what happens here, flam on tom 1, flam on mid tom, then you got the groove which kicks in here, and then there's a repeat of these 2 bars. We've already been through that. You can continue similar, but it has to be in the genre of reggae, so you can't just start playing disco or heavy metal. You got to just continue similar for another 12 bars, I think. And then you're over here. Section B, it's bass, bass, click, de four, snare on the head. Oh yeah, this encircled snare drum means you hit the rim of the stick, you hit the rim of the snare with the edge of the stick, and the butt of the stick stays on the snare drum. Usually, I mean, there's variations to it, but that's how you play that bit. So it's a cross stick over the snare, making a click sound. So bass, bass, click, de four, snare. That's a snare drum on the 4-let, on the 4 crotchet group, and that's on the head of the snare, whereas that's on the cross stick. And then 1, 2, click, de four, snare, bass, de 2, click, 4, and these 2 bars repeat for another and another. So a total of 3 times for this. Bass, bass, click, de four, snare, bass, de kick, crash snare bass. bass, bass, click, and that happens for 3 bars. And then you got bass, bass, click, the 4. And then you got these 2 bars for another, and those 2 bars again happen 3 more times. Then you got bass, bass, let 2, that 4. That's a nice little groove. Bass, bass, click, bass, 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 click, the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crash snare bass, bass, snare bass, crash bass, bass, and a fill of your choice, but it has to be in a reggae type way. So I just did something like 1, 2, da, 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 crash. That's a crotchet rest. That's a minimum rest for 2 crotchets worth. The brick that sits under the line is a semi-breve. So they're your bits of all the dots and all the pieces come together. Thank you for watching.